seconds here, 3-0.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a full count now, 3-2. 3-2, here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And no shot to get this. It's off the monster. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
That's what you got to do if you're going to be successful here at Fenway Park. This pitch is in the middle part of the plate, so it's not like he even has to reach out for this thing. He drives the ball with authority, just like he's playing racquetball against that big green monster.
Robinson Cano will dig in here. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just one out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Now here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. One out and a runner on second base. The next pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
He's set, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. What's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Nelson Cruz will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Escobar on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Victor Martinez will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Strike him out! Let's go, Em!
Now another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Salvador Perez will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's the first pitch. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
He's leaning towards second.
Pause, now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. He's set, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Martin Prado will be the batter. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Slowly hit to the left side. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Number 37 will step in now. First offering on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. At last home run, a long one, 423 feet, the estimated distance. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now another 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he had to range quite a ways out there to get this one. But it held up there long enough that he was able to run it down deep in the alley out in front of that 379 sign.
Gregory Polanco will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Got him.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. On the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Number 37 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We played 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Ender Inciarte will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and he didn't quite get all of this as it sent out to Batista and right. And he's got it for the first down.
And as you can see, this pitch is away from him, but he's up there trying to pull the ball. You've got to know where you are. I mean, in this ballpark, if you just flip that pitch the other way, you've got a 37-foot wall down there to play with in left field.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's just a nasty slider. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after him.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So,
sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is swung on and lifted out towards Gonzalez in center field. One gone. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Inciarte is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Robinson Cano will dig in now, the starting second baseman for the American League in last July's All-Star game. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club trails 1-0. Now the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In the air to right center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, the American League's all-star starter at first base a season ago. Now the first pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Reyes is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
And his control's been real good here into the middle innings now. You'll see where this pitch is. Another great location right on the corner, and he gets him to pop it up.
Victor Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 is on the way. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Come on, Seattle.
On the way. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Manny Machado will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now.
Not the best of starts to this fourth inning.
The 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And the pitch.
Here we go.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple of innings.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now, the reigning American League home run champ. Now here's the first pitch. He's running towards second, and the big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Jose Bautista will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Carlos Santana will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Salvador Perez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 13.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's a swing, and he didn't quite get all of this as it's sent out to Bautista in right. And he's got it for out number 1. Martin Prado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 37 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Gregory Polanco will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first offering. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, I think the key to this play is that he never panicked after he bobbled the ball. So he knows right where it is. He regathers himself and still makes a good, strong throw to get his man.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Starling Marte will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ender Inciarte will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 coming. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, we were starting to wonder if anybody was going to reach base on him again. That breaks a string of 12 in a row that he'd retired, and that's a pretty healthy portion of the game to go without having a base runner.
Alcides Escobar will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. He's ready now. The pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking. That had 2-team action on it, 1 gone.
Just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Showtrack. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Now a swing, and Gonzalez gets a hold of one, sending it out to deep left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Detroit's taken a 2-1 lead. Jose Reyes will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run, because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
A line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Out on the mound, just got on the board, taking the lead, and we're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Robinson Cano will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Manny Machado will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Come on, Mariners! Yeah!
Now the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
1-0 on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call.
Number 39, Neftali Feliz.
Now the first pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Here's Feliz on 1-1. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. One, two. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Number 37 is there, and he has it for the out.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Carlos Santana will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, Seattle.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Let's go, Seattle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Victor Martinez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. This ball will be chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. ready with another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Let's go, Em.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Martin Prado will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bullpen working behind him, but you know does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
A perfect job there of getting it down. Now, that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
Number 37 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
1-1 on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And he is in to score as well. A big hit here late on, and it's broken our tie game and given him a 2-run lead.
Boy, what an at-bat here in a tie ball game. This isn't an easy matchup either. He stays right on this ball. He drives it for a double, and more importantly, drives home 2 runs to give him the lead.
Ender Inciarte is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Alcides Escobar will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Get this batter.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
And here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 3 runs already home here. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. This won't get past the glove of Reyes at short, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Gregory Polanco will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a line drive. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. No problem here, 1 away. Wellington Castillo will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
First offering on the way. Starling Marte is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here's the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Jose Reyes will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something.